this time, I had the pleasure of babysitting my small grandchildren in their cozy home in a town on the banks of the Hudson River. As we were snuggling down to watch Disney's iconic cartoon film, Dumbo, a treat to distract Neil and Arlo from the fact that their parents had gone out for the evening, I was surprised but pleased to note that this movie now features a disclaimer that warns viewers that the film contained racist stereotypes that were wrong then and are wrong now. As I briefly worried that one of the film's most beloved by my own kids would be hopelessly mangled, I read on. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact, learn from it, and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future together, stated the disclaimer. Phew. I thought of that well-worded trigger warning and Disney's delicate decision as I edited the 5 novella-length stories that comprise Lolita at Leonards of Great Neck and other stories from the before times. Not because they contain racist stereotypes, but they do contain language that was commonly used until quite recently, as well as sexual situations which we now understand to be problematic. The language is, frankly, unkind. I would never use it today and would be upset if I heard my grandkids using it. Similarly, I would be beside myself at the prospect of my grade school granddaughter sexually experimenting, worst of all, with an adult male, or a teen girl going to visit a European businessman in his Manhattan hotel room. However, it is the domain and very definition of art to explore that which is true, if uncomfortable. Like Disney, I chose to keep the original language and complex situations intact in these stories for reasons of authenticity. As I want to preserve the way a group of kids from Long Island, New York, would have spoken in the 1970s, I also want to pay homage to the reality of schoolgirl crushes, emerging sexuality, and the thorny nature of human desire. Finally, a word about art and the disturbing, often dystopian nature of life in these times. We need our writers, our filmmakers, our painters, our dancers, our playwrights, our musicians, our sculptors, our architects, and our actors to tackle that which is true, if uncomfortable. We need them to comment upon and curate our reality, provide us with modern midrash, and show us the way toward transcendence. We cannot return to that golden era of life in America that existed post-war and pre-pandemic. The only way forward lies ahead through unfamiliar terrain. Shira Dicker, July 17th, 2023, New York City. Lolita at Leonards of Great Neck. Mr. Miller looked really cute at Jessie's bar mitzvah, with his overgrown David Cassidy hairdo and light blue tux, shaking Jessie's father's hand and smilingly handing him a cream-colored envelope. Mr. Miller looked a million times better than any other teacher at the party, including Miss Glick, the gymnastics teacher, who suntanned her entire back for about a month because she was wearing a halter dress and had her hair streaked the week before. Mr. Miller even looked better than Mr. Walters, who is really a teenager named Robbie, who helps Jessie with his homework because his mother is too busy doing transcendental meditation and is normally the cutest guy I know. The party had already been going on for about an hour when Mr. Miller arrived, which meant that he was catching the end of the smorgasbord, which was really, really, really amazing, with different stations of food from all over the world. I mean, Mr. Miller really looked great, even better than Mr. Allen,